Problem 21, we're going to be completing the square again. So we've been completing the square in the last few lessons for different uses. Today we're going to be using it then to, once we have it in graphing form, state the vertex. So if I look at the first one, I have an x squared. If I have 4 x's, again, I'm building a square, so I need to have 2 of them on each side. So I have an x plus 2 and an x plus 2. To complete that square and make this now into a full square, I'm adding 4. So I have my x squared plus 4x plus 4. That is now the square that I've just built. I've added this into the problem, so I need to subtract that away. And the only thing I'm missing right now is this 5, so I do a plus 5. So once I have all that, I can now write this in my completed square. So I have x plus 2, that's this set of parentheses here. Negative 4 plus 5 is going to be plus 1. So I have f of x equals x plus 2 squared plus 1. The vertex, once it's written in this graphing form, the vertex is given to us here. It is the value of x that makes this equal to 0. So x plus 2 equals 0. That's going to give me x equals negative 2. So my x value of the vertex is negative 2. The y value of my vertex is this number right here, positive 1. So now, with that information, I'm going to go and answer problem C right now. If I'm thinking of this graph, I have a vertex at negative 2, positive 1. My y-intercept here is at 5. So my parabola is going to open up this way. I also can tell it opens up because my x squared term is positive. So that means that the vertex right here, negative 2, 1, is a minimum for this parabola. Okay, I'm going to go through and do the same thing for problem B. This time I do not have a number that's being added. It's just like plus 0. So I'm making my x squared. I have negative 6x's. So I'm going to be adding a negative 3 to both sides. So x minus 3 and an x minus 3. So to complete my square, I'm adding 9. So I have x squared minus 6x plus 9. That is my square. If I added in that 9, I need to subtract that 9 away. So this is now an x minus 3, x minus 3, x minus 3, square minus 9. That means my vertex is going to be the value that makes that equal to 0, 3, and my y value is this one, negative 9. So 3, negative 9 is the vertex. If I think of this problem here, it is opening up because that is a positive x squared. My y-intercept is 0 because it's plus 0. So if I think of a graph of this, (3, negative 9 would be over here somewhere. I would have a point right there. My line of symmetry would be there, so my graph would look like this. This vertex would again be a minimum value.